Astronomers have long known that some comets like it hot. Several of the greatest comets in history have flown close to the sun, puffing themselves up with solar heat before they become naked-eye wonders in the night sky. Some comets like it hot, but Comet ISON was not one of them. The much-anticipated flyby of the sun by Comet ISON on Thanksgiving Day 2013 is over, and instead of becoming a great comet, Comet ISON fell apart, reports Carl Badams of NASA's Comet ISON observing campaign. The fading remains are now invisible to the human eye. At first glance, this might seem like a negative result, but Badams says rather than mourn what we have lost, we should perhaps rejoice in what we have gained, some of the finest data in the history of cometary astronomy. On the morning of November 28th, expectations were high as ISON neared perihelion, or closest approach to the sun. The icy comet already had a riotous tail 20 times wider than the full moon, and a head bright enough to see in the pre-dawn sky with the unaided eye. A dose of solar heat could transform this good comet into a great one. During the flyby, more than 32,000 people joined Badams and other solar scientists on a Google Plus hangout. Together, they watched live images from a fleet of solar observatories, including the Twin Stereo Probes, the Solar Dynamics Observatory, and SOHO. As Comet ISON approached the sun, it brightened and faded again. That might have been the disintegration event, says Matthew Knight of NASA's Comet ISON observing campaign. Cameras on board the Solar Dynamics Observatory followed the comet all the way down to perihelion and saw nothing. We weren't sure what was happening, recalls Knight. It was such a roller coaster of emotions. The researchers were surprised again when a fan-shaped cloud emerged from the sun's atmosphere. No one knows for sure what was inside. Possibilities include a remnant nucleus, too small for SDO to detect, or a rubble pile of furiously vaporizing fragments. By the end of the day, Comet ISON was nothing but a cloud of dust. It's disappointing that we didn't get a spectacular naked-eye comet, says Knight. But in other ways, I think Comet ISON was a huge success.